Hi gorgeous, and welcome to your weekly reading for all unconditional lovers, twin flame, twin soul, divine love, sacred partnership, true love, 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 love. Lovers, for you. If you're here, it's for you. So, I have lit my rose candle. I've got my little love heart local stone crochet. My rose quartz has gone a little bit AWOL. But I'm going to look for it. I didn't have time to look for it, but I'm going to look for it and hopefully have it for the daily tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Means a lot to me. You're awesome. There's messages for you here. So well done for coming to pick up your mail. Because that's how I feel it. That there's mail here, and I like to do my job and deliver the mail. So let's see what's going on for this Valentine's week. It was a very interesting webinar reading for that group. A lot of shifts, and I keep getting a lot of major arcana on the masculine side for the readings that I've been doing this week. I'm available for personal readings. The details will be below in the link. If you're ready to, you know, really dive deep, dive very, very deep into love, into who you are, which is beautiful. So, yeah, let's just have a look. Nearly done, not quite baked. Here we go. Oh, a little bit of a glimpse of what's on the bottom there. But it's not, it is going to be the usual. On the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles, which was the card for the day for Saturday, I believe. Last Saturday. So it obviously wants to give us that message again. To talk about love as wholeness of the self. That you have everything that you need within you. That doesn't mean that you need to be alone. This card is all about interdependence. Not interdependence, let's call it, I need another word. It's like co-creation is the best kind of word. Co-interaction. Co-interaction in love. I like that. We can't interact with another in love until we're in love ourselves. Love is abundant. Love gives us everything that we need, truly. It's the fuel of life. Love is expansion and seeing and being and experiencing and connecting. And it's this card really, what I want to say is that this card is saying life, nature, landscape, the landscape around you is a really powerful way of connecting to yourself or to the world and to your love, to love itself. Essentially, if you don't fall in love with the world, you can't fall in love with another or be in love. If you don't know who you are in relationship to the world around you, it's very difficult to then engage with a whole other person that has opinions and things and, you know, moves around a lot and changes all the time, you know? I really feel that this is a message to connect to nature, to really truly feel the abundance around you. If you're feeling as though you are not feeling an abundance of love, an abundance of care, if you're not feeling an abundance of material wealth, spiritual wealth, emotional wealth, mental wealth, physical wealth, health. If you feel like there's not an abundance of that in your life, I promise you there is an abundance of beauty in nature. If it's just a flower, if it's a pet, if it's a leaf, the sky, no matter where you are, you can see it, you can touch it, I promise. That will teach you, that will connect you. Maybe if you need to take some action to get into it, please do that. It's a very powerful way of connecting and teaching us to be creative. I like that, intercreative, together. So yes, that's the message for the week. And much more powerful than it might sound. You might think, oh, that's... People are always kind of saying, give me practical action of how I'm going to get closer to my love. This is the practical action. No, but I want to know, tell me how. Tell me what I should say, what I should do, whether I should do this, whether I should do that. I'm like, well, yeah, this is what you should do. Because action comes from inspiration. If you're not connected to life, you're not going to be inspired. And you should never do what anybody else really tells you to do anyway, That doesn't mean that you can't ask for advice and people can give advice, and, I often do. But I also know that when I'm giving advice, I'm not giving it in order for it to be followed. It might be to be followed and might not. I remember a lot of the times I work with people and they think that they want to leave their job. And often I give them the advice to stay. And then they leave. That happens a lot. I notice. So, it's always just ideas, sharing ideas. That's what love and life is really about in terms of our sharing. But I promise you this card is a message that there's a huge amount of abundance around you. And really all you need to do is connect to abundance itself. So what people say, well, how am I actually going to get it though? Is it practical? This is practical. Pentacles are practical. It's practicality. It's material. It's the real deal. It's what works. And the message is connect to nature. It's really one of the most powerful ways of connecting to life and therefore allowing your highest path with your love to unfold. Let's get the rest of the cards out. So I'm going to go... Whoa, this is interesting. I think I'm going to go feminine this side first.
And this week's weekly reading is all about how we can move through feelings of attachment into freedom. And there's also an extra bonus Kuan Yin Oracle card, which is all about processes and involves processes that can help us to move on from the past, be present in the present moment, and really truly allow our highest and best future to unfold. So some powerful practices in there. Check it out. See you in a second.